Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode of Speedy Reviews, where I take a look at a game and review it in roughly 5 minutes or less. Very first things first, I apologise if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I have been ill, I am at the tail end of it now, we should be okay. Today's game is Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I have been playing recently because it's set around Christmas, and since we're in December, I was feeling a little bit festive, so let's get straight into this. Before we begin, I want to ensure you now just how much of the game I played. I did everything, literally everything, got the platinum trophy, so I'm more than able to give my opinion on this one. There are two main things to know about this title that we're going to unpack. The first is that this is a top quality game. Like, from a general gameplay standpoint, this is a premium experience. The second is that, on launch at least, this game was wildly overpriced. I struggled to accept that any game is worth £70, let alone a game that has a main campaign that is 4 to 5 hours long. But let's start with the actual game. It's fantastic. Everything from the combat, to the story, to the web swinging, it's all an absolute dream. So, the combat. Holy Jesus, is this brilliant. It's been a while since I played the 2018 game, but I don't remember it feeling this good, though I assume that it did. There's a certain fluidity that makes combat just always fun. You zip from enemy to enemy, punching them into the air, smacking them around a bit, with a bunch of options at your disposal. The biggest inclusion here is Miles' venom attacks, as he has a lot of extra attacks that are charged up by hitting and dodging enemies. These give you an alternative to the finishers that can be used in conjunction to take down enemies that may block or use a shield. He also has the ability to go invisible, which can add to some interesting options for experimentation within combat. You can completely relocate and attack things from a different angle. There's just a ridiculous fluidity to combat. It's insane, and all of the finisher animations are so incredible, so flashy, so powerful. It really is top draw. Insomniac know what they're doing when it comes to the combat. In my opinion, there was a few too many stealth sections. I enjoy the stealth sections, they're fun, they're cool, sneaking around, picking up enemies and tying them to the ceiling, but I just felt like there were a few too many. Incredibly minor complaint. What I will say is that the web swinging, oh my goodness, yes, it does in fact make you feel like Spider-Man. But of course it does, it's a goddamn Spider-Man game, but it's so fun. If you use the fast travel system in this game, you are making a massive mistake. Exploring the city is half of the fun here. The swinging animations look effortlessly incredible, and you can pull off some tricks in the air that just make you feel awesome. I genuinely would sometimes just swing around. No objective, no goal, just swinging around. It's most of the fun here, and it's wonderful. The story is interesting. It's a classic action movie style story, and similarly to Into the Spider-Verse, it's a brilliant coming of age story for Miles, who finally grows into the Spider-Man he was always meant to be. In terms of direction, it's brilliant. The action set pieces are insane, the emotional moments hit hard, the set pieces are large and skeptical and successful in execution. The bridge scene alone is worth the admission fee. One thing I will say is that I wasn't a massive fan of the villains they used. I get why they used them, they really do fit Miles' story, and they used a lot of villains in 2018, and they're undoubtedly saving more for the second game. But that means that Miles faces off against some not so interesting villains from a Spider-Man perspective, but from a Miles Morales perspective, it makes a hell of a lot of sense, and adds to the personal story that they were going for. Now, for the tricky bit, the length. This game was never meant to be a full-blown sequel to the 2018 game. It was always designed as a stopgap before the sequel that is set to release in 2023, and was used as a way to show us Miles going into the role. But it isn't priced as such. This game is really short. The main campaign is around 4 hours long, and the platinum is about 15. Side note, I'm not a fan of needing to complete the game in New Game Plus for the platinum. Make that damn stuff optional, but anyway, that's not relevant. This game is so short, and they charged a whopping £60 for this if I remember correctly. I know that game length doesn't translate to quality, but there has to be a balance. I picked this game up at a price of £30 on sale, and I feel like that was fair due to the quality, though I will say that I wish it was a bit longer. So, do I recommend this to you? If you're a Spider-Man fan, 100%, without question, there's almost zero chance that you won't enjoy this. If you're not that big on Spider-Man, then it depends on what you value when purchasing a game. If it's quality, then yes, it's a premium AAA next-gen experience. I recommend. If you want a game that you can play for ages, then this just isn't it. Unless you want the deluxe edition that comes with the 2018 game remastered as well. All in all, brilliant game, painfully short. Thank you for making it to the end of this speedy review. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, then please make sure to leave a like, as it would be greatly appreciated by me. And if you want to see more fantastic gaming videos just like this one, then make sure to subscribe, because I upload every single Friday. Have a nice day, and goodbye.